Hello and welcome to the 8th edition of What the Hell Just Happened, the video blog that asks the wrong question for this week's news. This week the blog has to ask what the hell didn't happen. Yeah, this week was a veritable clown car of news cycles. Just when you thought there could not be another astonishing event, the news jumped in our face and tweaked our collective noses. I'm your host, Martin Gannapoler. Let's have a look-see. On Sunday, September 2nd, the McCain family laid Senator John McCain to rest. Several living presidents were invited to attend, except one. I guess the McCain family was afraid that during the invocation prayer, Trump was going to say, "I don't think Jesus is a great Messiah. I prefer messiahs that don't get crucified." On Monday, it was Labor Day, which, besides being the best day of the year to buy mattresses, go figure, also honors the contributions of the labor movement and working people. It was a holiday because, oh yeah, there were no holidays before the labor movement. The president took some time off his busy golfing schedule to trash AFL-CIO president Richard Trumka, which is ironic, if not surprising. On Tuesday, the questioning of Brett Kavanaugh, the Trump Supreme Court nominee, began. It took 3 years to confirm him as a federal court judge due to his controversial anti-choice, pro-gun, pro-torture, strong presidential power views. The hearing was not cordial, to put it nicely, and was interrupted repeatedly by protesters. This cannot last 3 years. Please, if there is a God. Oh, and speaking of God, on Tuesday in Rome, Pope Francis called for silence and prayer regarding the pedophilia abuses of Theodore E. McCarrick, one of his cardinals. Then both David Grohl of Foo Fighters and Bono of U2 lost their voices. Yeah, really? Coincidence? I don't think so. On Wednesday, Bob Woodward of Watergate fame released his book about the Trump administration entitled Fear. As the name suggests, it's not a positive view of the current White House. And the same day, someone at cabinet level or deputy cabinet level in the Trump administration wrote an anonymous op-ed piece in the New York Times calling the boss amoral and showing, quote, little affinity for ideals long espoused by conservatives, free minds, free markets, and free people. He went on to describe the U.S. president as anti-democratic, impetuous, adversarial, petty, and ineffective. But wait, there's more. The op-ed went on to say that the leader of the free world is impulsive, off-topic, taken to ranting, reckless, and a flip-flopper. Shall I go on? Okay! The article said he seems to show a preference for autocrats and dictators and displays little appreciation for philosophies of our allies. And this is from a guy who currently works for Trump. This begs the question, what do his critics think of him? On Thursday, Hurricane Florence roared into the Atlantic, and huge tropical storm approached the Gulf of Mexico. Hurricanes Norman and Olivia gathered strength in the Pacific, threatening Hawaii. Just thought I'd throw in the weather there as part of the news. On Friday, Obama gave a speech in Chicago. In it, he reminded us of some things that we may have forgotten about over the last 2 years, like complete sentences, cogent thoughts, non-crazy concepts, informed opinions. Oh yeah, he may have also mentioned our place in history, the importance of voting in November. I don't know about you, but it was reassuring to me just knowing he was out there putting things into perspective. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be back again in about a week with another episode of What the Hell Just Happened. I'm sure the coming week will yield another wealth of stuff to think about. See you then.